What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Stomp podcast, your favorite weekly wrestling show. Backlash has just ended. We're on our way to King and Queen of the Ring, where we basically have the whole card already revealed to us.
Yeah, pretty much. We know 4 matches.
Yeah, so we know that it's going to be King, Queen. There's 2 championship matches, and there's
We have 2 announced already.
It was the Becky championship,
Becky, Liv, and then we have the
Sammy.
IC triple threat.
And there's probably going to be a Damien in there somewhere.
Damien and Cody.
Probably has to be at least one of them. So basically, we have the whole card revealed.
And Logan's probably going to have to be there.
Because he's on the poster, yeah.
And it's Saudi, and they love Logan.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why.
What do you mean you don't know why?
I don't know why.
Oh, well. We're starting this off with a little game.
Oh, we're starting with a little game. Okay,
It's for you. So,
it's my For You page? Awesome.
I saw this TikTok the other day talking about The Undertaker. No, it was talking about Cena.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, let's do that to Grayson. Okay. So I'm going to give you, and this goes into your Spider-Man, being a Spider-Man fan.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm going to give you the Sinister 6.
A Wrestler Sinister 6?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I've seen these on TikTok. Okay.
But you also have to give code names for them.
Like, they're equal part, like, for, like...
Like, if I gave you, and I'm giving you a female wrestler, if I gave you Cena and one of his 6 would be Brock Lesnar, you'd have to say, code name The Beast.
Oh, I thought you meant, like, I had to equate it to, like, Venom.
No.
I thought that'd be cooler, but okay.
No. So your superstar is the man, Becky Lynch. Who is Becky Lynch's Sinister 6?
Charlotte Flair.
What's her code name?
The Queen. I can just give you the nickname. That's all it is. Yeah, so Charlotte Flair would definitely be one of them. Bianca Belair, I would say. The EST. The code name does not work with wrestling because the wrestling is just their nickname.
Hey, I saw it was
I thought it'd be funnier just to equate them to like the Sinister 6 member, but okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead then. Go ahead.
Well, I would equate Charlotte to the Green Goblin. That's like the ultimate like villain. Okay. Bianca Belair, I'd probably equate more to like I want to say like Sandman. Randomly, like just like
that was not one I was ready for.
Well, yeah, it's like Bianca Belair has always been a face, but like
I know who I'm thinking of, Bianca, but I want to see if you use them for someone else.
Okay. Who is Becky Lynch? I would go with Liv Morgan as one of them. Over the last 2 years, Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch have had a feud like Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair have had.
Okay, so who's Liv Morgan? Is equivalent? that is the one I disagree with the most, by the way.
I would say the Carnage. Just absolute chaos.
I'm confused too, Silo.
Well, no, like 2022, one of the best matches of the year was Liv versus Becky at day 1. And recently they've had a feud be brewed up in the last few months. Are you looking up day 1, day 2022?
No, I'm looking up the match every time they've had a match.
They've had plenty of matches. And then it's newer. And Carnage is a newer villain.
No, he is not.
Newer in the sense of comics? Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Want me to go with Beetle? Does Beetle work better for you?
I'm looking up when he was made because he has been in comics for
Carnage is like 1996 or something like that. Because Venom
92.
Okay, yeah. For comics, that's still pretty recent. 30 years is not that long for a comic character. So that's 3 of them. I wouldn't say Rhea. They've had a weird. That's only been like throughout this last year. Sasha's probably in there. I don't remember any particular Sasha. I'd probably give that more to Bailey and Charlotte though, and Alexa. But I'd say Sasha would be in there. I don't know how to equate Sasha to. I don't think there's a proper equation there. That's 4, right? Becky Lynch. What would you feud with? I mean, you could go with just a horsewoman in general, just being a whole thing. But I don't remember Bayley and Becky having any significant feuds. So,
Do you want to know? Do you want me to give you a statistic on the Bayley thing?
have they had a feud, like a significant
They had
feud?
a total of 29 matches against each other.
What?
Bayley and Becky, a combined total of 29 matches.
Like house shows and stuff like that. Like I can see house shows, but like they had one at like that last year's Christmas time. I remember that.
They had last. Well, this is counting Rumbles, but then you have War Games last year.
Okay.
They had a tag match leading up to War Games.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the Money in the Bank together.
Okay.
They were in Mania last year.
Mm-hmm.
They had multiple Raw matches, War Game matches, tag teams.
This feels like it's never like
And they're only counting TV matches.
Excuse me. It doesn't feel like it's Becky versus Bayley 1-on-1 a lot. It feels like it's War Games, or they're in a tag match, or they're in the Rumble. It doesn't feel like it's ever a 1v1 versus Bayley.
Becky and Liv have a total of 11 matches.
But they're always 1-on-1.
Actually, 1, 2, 3 times 1-on-1.
Only 3 times 1-on-1?
Only 3 times 1-on-1.
That's wild.
2 in 2021.
That's probably a new one.
Well, no, 1 in 2021, day 1, 2022,
Yeah.
and 1 in the one we recently had.
They're gonna have another one too. So.
Mm-hmm.
I still only have 4 for fucking Becky. Oh my god. Becky didn't have anything with Alexa, right?
Do you want me to check?
I don't think she did. I guess you'd put Bayley in there, but Bayley felt like a half villain type thing deal. So like it had to go like an anti-hero. Like a Venom would probably work there best, actually. But
let me give you a true 1-on-1 number. 1, 2, 3 for Bayley, or 7 1-on-1 matches between Bayley and Becky.
okay. They guess it came up together, so they've had a longer time.
Oh my god!
What?
I just saw the Charlotte number of matches.
Yeah, they've had a ton of fucking matches. That's what I'm saying. She's the Green Goblin for Becky.
45.
Yeah, that's the ultimate rivalry in women's wrestling, I'd say. Or Bayley Sasha. Those are only the 2 ones I'd actually like agree to.
Oh my lord, they had a lot of matches together.
Mm-hmm. They actually are getting a Rivals episode on WWE Rivals.
Good. 40-5.
Yeah, can you imagine having 40 days of like just interacting with one person?
It's across. It's
but still,
Charlotte,
like you work 100 and something days a year, and you know they also teamed up for a long time. They're besties.
I'm getting the 1-on-1 count for Charlotte now.
It's probably in the 30s.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I want more from fucking Becky. I have I want to say Alexa, but I'm not sure.
14.
Or maybe Natalia. It could be Sheena. Sheena would be a good Electro.
Becky versus Alexis. You said Alexa?
I want to say Alexa, but I can't remember anything Becky and Alexa really did.
Where's cage match?
We love cage match. What are the Patriots doing?
You could put. I'd say that she has more than Liv.
Okay. I'm saying the Liv thing's more of a new rivalry. It's like that.
Liv and double the matches total than Liv.
I'm just trying to remember like significant rivalries. That's the issue. I always feel like Alexa's always on the opposite brand than Becky. So
So you had 4 right now.
No.
Who
We have
else?
Charlotte, Bianca,
Bailey.
and then you could say Alexa or Liv. That's one of the 2 blondes.
You're missing one.
I would say Sasha, but I can't remember exactly. Like
They've had 36 matches
they
together.
had 36 matches together. Okay, you would say Sasha.
And that's between tag teams, one-on-ones. They've been. That's the rest of Becky has rest the second most against.
Which makes sense. I mean, she was like Sasha's sidekick in NXT as well. But like they also came up together. And the NXT horsewomen are an easy guess. I wanted to avoid using them. I wanted to see if I could figure out before then. Before I went to the horsewomen. There you go.
So your 6 were
Charlotte,
Bianca,
Sasha, Bailey, and then either wait.
You need 6 at 4.
I know I'm fucking stupid. Give me a second. Charlotte, Bianca, Sasha, Bailey. Just do Liv and Alexa, I guess. Again, you could throw Shayna there, but the only thing I can remember about Shayna is WrestleMania 36.
Let's see this.
And I'm thinking that because she kind of, not by her own volition, but she fucked Shayna out of being a big star. Actually, I was doing research for my.
Okay, you cannot throw Shayna in there.
Okay, don't throw Shayna in there. Okay.
No.
They've only had like 2 matches.
4.
Okay. I actually watched that match because I was doing research for another video I'm working on. The same video I've been working on for the last few weeks. Because it's during the same Mania. And
I wish I could look at this a lot easier.
I wish I could look at you a lot easier.
Pause. See. Who else would be some names we could? How about her?
I'm not saying Rhea because Rhea's been only like over this last year.
Some names, even though she appears to not have even had a one-on-one match. She's had 22 matches she's had 20 matches with Carmella.
That kind of makes sense. Trish, maybe?
No.
I mean, that was a Pacific Rivalry last year.
But then that's like 3 matches.
Yeah, I know. But she might have had someone when she was younger. When like Trish popped up very so often.
8 total, which includes a Rumble.
Yeah, so it's even worse than it's almost as bad as Shayna.
Yeah.
Delicious.
That was a good start.
Tiffany Stratton could get up there soon.
Stratton's at 0. Oh no, 1.
2, I believe, actually. I think they faced before No Mercy.
Oh, sorry. Technically, Stratton's at 5.
Okay, yeah, and Stratton will probably
take out the Rumble. It's 4.
Take out the Elimination Chamber as well.
Take out the Elimination Chamber. It's 3.
Yeah, I'm saying eventually I think Stratton can get there. They have pieces there.
And then they also had a tag team match.
Yeah, so they have the pieces there for Stratton to be in the Sinister Sticks type thing. But at this point I wouldn't put it there.
Oh well, let's talk about Friday night.
Friday night SmackDown.
I genuinely, this was such a boring news week as well.
It's always boring on PLE week.
I hate it. Sorry, no, I saved this because of. We need to talk about Randy Orton.
Randy Orton. What's up with the RKO?
It's talking about John Cena.
John Cena.
I was in OVW with John Cena, and we were wrestling each other. I had a bad cold, so I blew my nose in my shirt during the match. I grabbed him and put him in a headlock so that his face rubbed in the snot. The thing with John is he doesn't react to anything. You can walk up to him, put your cock on his shoulder, and he'll just look at you and do nothing. I've actually done it too.
That seems like a John Cena characteristic where he just won't let anything bother him.
We also have one more thing, news-wise. There's been an insider report of who's a part of the Bright Six.
Yes.
Even though there's only 5 names on this list.
That's properly. It should be like that.
Bo Dallas.
Of course, Uncle Howdy.
Eric Rowan.
Makes sense.
Dexter Loomis,
Weird choice, but okay.
Nikki Cross,
All right choice. I prefer Alexa.
and Joe Gacy.
Don't like that choice. And the 6 member is Bray.
And the 6 member will be Bray Spirit.
Yeah, they're not gonna fill a 6 member in. Like the only major issue I have there is Gacy, because I don't like Gacy as a wrestler. Like Nikki is a weird choice. I'd rather have Alexa, but if they have something else planned for Alexa that's not Supernatural, sure.
Yes,
Alexa was always best. Alexa was at her best before she went to the Supernatural. She was great as a Supernatural character, but she was much better as the Moxie-filled Alexa Bliss.
Okay. Another one. Another game, kind of.
Okay.
I'm presenting you with 3 different WWE contracts.
Oh yeah. Okay. I saw this.
You have to pick which one you sign.
Mm-hmm.
The Monday Night Raw contract, 12 months, $500K to be an upper mid carder. Your mentor is Triple H. You get showcased on TV every week. The SmackDown is also 12 months.
Mm-hmm.
You get $750K to be a lower mid carder. Yes, mentor is Stephanie McMahon, but you get a guaranteed match at Mania. Or you sign a 2-year contract with NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You're a main eventer. Your mentor is HBK, and you get a year-long run with the NXT Championship.
I'm taking the NXT contract.
Okay.
In order, I would take NXT, Raw, and SmackDown.
Wow.
I prefer the glory over the money. I'm being paid enough where I'm like comfortable as an NXT superstar. And you're gonna give me a championship reign, and then eventually, after my contract is up, I can go to Raw, I can go to SmackDown, I can go to AEW if I want to. Like I can be that, and you're gonna give me a championship reign. You're gonna give me a guaranteed championship reign, a year-long championship reign, no less. You know, I think the longest one is like 400 and something days since Adam Cole. So I'd be like 2 or 3 on the list, which is insane. So I'm taking that, and then I would take I don't really care about the guarantee Mania match. I can earn that.
SmackDown, NXT, Raw.
You're fucking crazy, bro. You want to be a lower mid?
$250K more to be a lower mid carder.
Or you're doing 20? It's $250K more. And well, no.
But here's what people are forgetting.
You want to be carrying Cross?
Yes. You're surprised by this.
That you want to.
I would sign my contract to give me a percentage of pay-per-view sales.
That's not part of the contract.
No, they didn't say how you can negotiate it. They just said this is how much money it's going to be worth.
No, you take what's on the fucking paper.
Bro, Mansoor got a percentage of pay-per-view. You think
that's different?
You think I could be Mansoor? Because he's like, if you work the Saudi show, though, you get major money. I am going to be making bank off of Mania.
I wouldn't date that, no.
And I'll get guaranteed a second contract because they put me on Mania.
Not necessarily.
Who have they cut right after Mania that was on a Mania card?
The Plenty, probably.
Huh?
Plenty. I'm not gonna remember any of them right now, but
no one.
Jinder Mahal. I don't remember anyone off the top of my head.
Exactly.
That's because I don't remember the cuts. I'm tired.
Oh well. So Friday was Friday.
Friday was Friday, but then Saturday happened.
Saturday happened, which was mid.
Which was Backlash. You weren't here with me during live reactions.
Nope.
But we did find out. We did find out.
No, we talk about Friday.
Well, give me. What's up with Friday?
Like, come on now.
We don't almost never go over the cards on Monday and Friday anymore.
Yes, we do.
Not unless something significant happens.
Something significant did happen.
Nothing significant happened.
That's the Backlash I'm looking at. That makes sense. I would argue something significant happened.
No.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
On Friday?
Yes.
No.
You're forgetting what happened Friday.
Because Saturday happened, and I don't care what happened on Friday if Saturday happened.
You are forgetting what happened on Friday.
What happened on Friday? Bro, forgot what happened on Friday.
No.
What happened on Friday?
Friday, we had a title match.
Did we?
Yes. A-Town Down beat the Street Profits.
Okay, there was no title change, so.
We also had Roman Reigns. We also heard more news on Roman Reigns.
That he hasn't been in contact with the Wise Man?
Yes. Since Mania, Paul Heyman hasn't talked to Roman Reigns.
Which the question is, what is Roman Reigns doing?
Filming a movie.
Yeah, well, I know that, but like, in kayfabe.
He's filming a movie.
But in kayfabe, what is he doing?
Filming a movie.
Not in kayfabe.
Filming a movie.
No, he's on a remote island meditating to dolphin.
We also have to talk about this more. That happened, size. I forgot this happened. My call up of the year is back.
Oh yeah, that happened like shortly after we ended recording. Yeah.
No, it happened at the very end of recording.
Did it? I don't remember.
Call him up now.
No.
So my first prediction could be correct.
No. Carmelo Hayes could win the WWE Championship next year, and you're gonna be like, no.
No, Wesley better.
There's also a news report that came out sometime after we recorded that they don't have a plan for Cody Rhodes until The Rock and Roman Reigns are back.
Yeah.
Which upsets me because honestly, just have him drop to like Braun or Carmelo.
It'd have to be Mello because Braun's, on Raw.
You could have something happen, like whatever. But like,
I think it was on here. I talked about it.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't his. Apparently, Cody Zinja shoulder was bad enough where they almost had to make him physically unable to compete.
No, they didn't. That was never a possibility.
Someone told me that.
That was probably Cass, and he was probably talking of his ass. Love it, Cass, but no.
But I'm like, well, what you do is you give AJ the title, you give AJ a 2-month reign. You have AJ get beat by Randy, get Randy his 14th title, have Cody come back and beat Randy for the title.
That sounds great, but why don't we just give it to the new generation of wrestling?
Because no.
We need to get the WWE Championship away from the Samoans for a minute. Just get it away from them for like a year. And they can have it back after that. Because we had 4 years of Roman holding on to this title hostage. And now they don't have a plan for it until Roman and The Rock are back. So the storyline for WrestleMania 41 is going to probably have to do something with The Rock. And that means The Rock's probably going to beat Cody, which is a whole nother issue, which means that they're holding on for over a year of that title, which we don't need a year-long reign for Cody.
I don't think Cody will have it the whole time.
I really hope not, because
I think Cody's going to end up dropping because they said that feud doesn't have to have the title.
It doesn't need the title at all. It really doesn't.
Well, you can give it to a Carmelo. You can give it to a Dragon Lee. Oh, wait, he's on Raw now. He's on Raw now. He's on Raw now. Fuck, the roster change is fucking me up.
I'm looking at the rosters right now. Give me
I have to pull up the rosters. Give it to Baron Corbin.
Don't do that. Dude,
Why not?
Would it be really interesting?
Give it to Andrade.
That's supposed to say Andrade.
Give it to Andrade.
They can definitely give it to LA Knight, though.
LA Knight, yeah. Give it to Giovanni Vinci.
Please don't. I'd rather kill myself.
Do you know who you give it to, actually?
Apollo Crews.
No.
Luke Gallows.
You give it to the man who did it. Santos Escobar.
No, just give
now that I'm actually looking at this, there's not that many world champion bodies that are young on.
Not on SmackDown.
Like, I'm looking at this like
they're in trouble, bro.
Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, you are good enough in the ring to hold a world title.
Ciampa's good enough in the ring.
Ciampa is, I was gonna say Ciampa, Shinsuke. But
no.
Shinsuke is yet to be presented.
No.
Shinsuke's amazing in the ring.
But he's not.
But they don't present him as a world champion.
No, he's good in the ring. He's not world championship level in the ring. It's like saying, yes, let's give it to Jey Uso just based off his ring work.
You have Ciampa, you have Randy.
Kevin.
Do we say Tamatonga?
No, no. No.
I said Tama. I said Tama, not his brother.
I don't care. Neither the Thomas or whatever are not.
You have Montez Ford.
Montez would be really interesting. I would love to see Montez have a solo run.
Logan Paul.
Do you strap him with a world championship before you give him a mid-carder?
To the moon!
Just fucking to the moon him. Nick Aldis?
I don't know how good he is still in the ring. It's been a year. Logan Paul, LA Knights or
LA Knight is decent in the ring. He's decent enough.
KO.
Kevin, yeah.
Gargano.
What? Gargano doesn't have the same aura as Ciampa does. Ciampa feels like if you give heel Ciampa is deadly. If you turn him heel, you can strap him.
Grayson Waller.
Yeah, okay.
But he's in the mid. He's mid card as hell.
I would say give him a little more time before you strap him.
Chelsea Green.
Fucking do it.
You have Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby, yeah.
Not yet. And then Andrade AJ.
I would say you can get Theory the strap soon.
He needs
when you turn a phase.
He needs to turn face. Oh well, let's talk about Backlash.
Backlash.
The opening match.
All right, we're gonna do this every time it happens. You have to give it to me based off solely your memory of the card.
Yep. Okay, so I know the first match, without a doubt, was Randy KO versus the Bloodline.
Solo and Tama, yeah.
Yep. The Bloodline. Can I just say that crowd from jump was elite.
Yeah, it was.
KO did not want that entrance to end.
It went on for a very, very long time.
And then the awe that came of them singing Randy Orton's theme song, which is not a theme song typically fans don't sing. Not the entire stadium loudly.
They should.
Not Avery Wood.
They really should.
They went Avery Wood too.
So let's stick in the audience thing for a little bit. The U.S. audience take WWE way too for granted. Like we just no pop. Like remember Fastlane where there's no pop for anything. It was literally you had Asuka, Io, and Charlotte in the same ring and no one pop.
You literally could have Randy Orton could have just waved to the crowd and there would have been a pop.
Yeah, like France was fucking bopping. They were.
It didn't take much to get them to pop.
No,
and it wasn't like a woo. No. It was a full on like you just hit a finisher to win the match. Cody Rhodes just won the world title.
I don't think they were quiet for 1 minute. Like,
are they the best crowd?
No, not. No,
there's only one crowd that can compete with this crowd.
Backlash
it's just hilarious because now Backlash is going to have the reputation of the crowd fucking victims.
Backlash is the home of the crazy crowds.
Because last year the best crowd without a doubt was Puerto Rico.
So I think the thing is with Puerto Rico is they had the better pop. France
had the better singular pop.
Yeah.
As a one singular moment, their pop was amazing, elite.
Yeah. France would have competed with it if it's Baron Corbin in somewhere on this card.
If Baron Corbin was on this card somewhere, oh my lord!
I think you would have an earthquake in France. The
cameras were shaking. Fans were getting on SmackDown. They were getting told that it was too loud.
So I saw that they got like a noise warning. I get those at every show I'm at, so I don't think that's like special. I think it's just the first time someone
let it be special.
It was 10 decibels higher than what mine normally is. Mine usually hits like 90, 95. So like
I saw one that said 108.
Yeah, so it's a tiny bit louder, but like I have it at every show I go to, and I go to shows in Milwaukee.
They should get a Mania. I'm just gonna say that.
No, we're not. Mania should not go.
They have a 100,000 seat stadium there.
Mania should not go overseas until Mania 45.
That should be the first one then. They have a 100,000 seat stadium without the floor. They can get like 115 in there.
Wembley though.
Oh man, yeah, Wembley would go hard.
Yeah, you gotta. I think just out of spite, you gotta throw out Wembley first.
Yeah.
Just because AEW claims Wembley and like England as like their like biggest crowd. Like you kind of have to show them up. Like, hey, we're coming to town for a Mania. Let's see how this goes.
Oh well, we can push off the crowd because every single match we have a crowd moment we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of maybe one, I off the top of my head I can't think of a crowd moment in one match.
Okay. Anyways, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton versus Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga.
I respect the fuck out of Nick Aldis for coming out there saying, "Yeah, this is a street fight."
I literally I was talking before, like when Randy was coming out during the reactions. I'm like, I'm really upset that they didn't announce like a street fight. This would be perfect for a street fight, especially Kevin. Kevin's really good for a street fight. Then they start brawling, and then Nick Aldis comes out and he's like, "Yeah, we're making this a street fight." I'm like, "Oh, I appreciate the surprise of a random street fight popping off."
Good, and it was good.
Oh, it was amazing, bro.
Beating the shit out of each other.
Which Kevin Owens has a specialty in, especially tag team street fights, apparently, because he did that Payback, which was what was top 10 match for me. So last year, I think Kevin Owens definitely has a thing for street fights. That's his specialty in WWE 2K. It should be at least. Yeah, like this was just pedal to the metal crazy.
Randy pump faked the crowd really well. Kevin jumped off the barricade. Randy jumped up, and they're like,
Randy scares me sometimes, bro. He scares me. But like every time, like he did an RKO on the fucking announce table, it didn't break. It literally was the most solid thing in the world.
I'm not worried about his back anymore.
I got so scared. I'm still scared about his back.
I'm not worried about it.
I am.
He's 6 months removed from it.
But Randy is now walking out here like, let's have some fun.
He's having the time of his life, and I really hope he's
laughing.
He needs to beat the 16 championships.
Do you know who delivered in the match?
Both
Tama and KO. And Solo.
Yeah.
Both of them had great matches.
Yeah.
It's probably the best solo main roster match.
Which is saying that's not saying a lot.
But
let's also say they still had a good match.
It's him stepping up more slowly.
It's true. That's very, very true. But I think solo works best in an environment where you can do complete chaos rather than having the restrictions of a normal match. I think solo likes that and is just his moveset is more destructive, and it has that street fight inbred to it. So
yeah. Now, do we want to talk about the elephant in the room?
Tonga Loa,
I think's his name.
I believe so. So Tonga and Tama
brothers?
Are brothers, yeah. They're sons of Haku, but they also in Japan went by the name Gorillas of Destiny, or also known as God. They're God, dude. They're literally God.
Yeah, God.
Are you surprised this isn't a Fatu?
No.
No? Even though Jacob's been signed?
Do you know what everyone keeps forgetting?
That Tonga Loa can't wrestle.
That also. Have you also been seeing clips of that all over? Of him punching people?
Yeah, and AEW Marks are trying to be like, this is the bad move. I'm like, yeah, but like, they'll be fine.
No, people keep forgetting. There's never been a wrestler who was in an indie signed by WWE who debuted that next week. He's gonna be in the PC for a while. They could have
leaked it later after. Like, Jacob could have been in the PC for like months.
It would have been leaked as soon as he stepped into the PC.
So, are you saying SummerSlam whenever Solo faces Roman?
Probably.
That's when the Fatu show up.
Because they need to get him WWE trained.
Yeah. Did they sign Zilla as well?
I don't know.
I know they signed Jacob, but I don't know if they signed Zilla.
But everything we needed to learn about Tonga Loa was learned in his very first thing. I texted you.
Yeah,
Hey, you
I
see
saw
that
it.
he lost right away? No. I
Yeah,
said
that riff is great.
Sell of the year. That is like, I don't know, like, you do Sell of the Year awards, it has to be in the top 5. Because I thought he legitimately got pulled out.
Yeah, I did too.
And then I send you the clip at 2, the
Bro,
ref is pulling himself out.
I was like, how do you manage to pull yourself out like that? Like,
and it's like, and to the point where it looked like Loa actually did pull him out.
mm-hmm.
Because Loa, for some reason, decided to wait till the 2 count to start to crawl out from under.
No, you should start counting before the 1 count comes. Start crawling, and then get out
there's
by
a,
the
there's
1
a monitor
count.
down there.
Yeah, he probably fell asleep like Hornswoggle did that one time.
Oh yeah, probably. In the end, Tamatunga pinned KO, or was it Solo pinned him? I think it was Tama.
Solo did.
One of the two.
I'm trying to. I don't know if there's next.
Bloodline won.
Bloodline won. Tonga's back was fucking ripped though, like legitimately, like Kendo went fucking crazy.
Okay, the next match. I also remember easily. Naomi versus Mid versus Bailey.
This is the best match of the night.
Mid.
This is the best match of the night.
Second best.
I will give you second best match of the night. In my opinion, this is best match of the night, but
I didn't like it that much.
They fucking cooked, bro.
I didn't like the end.
Do you know how much you gotta hate a bitch to fucking do a 1D in a triple threat match?
I didn't like the end.
But the ending protects everyone.
I didn't like the end.
The ending protects everyone, though.
You Bailey to belly, but Naomi 1, 2, 3.
No, then you bury Naomi. You don't want to bury one of your top women, especially when that's going to come into effect during Queen of the Ring.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But Bailey loves France, apparently.
Hey, Bailey. Ooh, I want to know. Oh, will you be my girl?
But the crowd was really into this match.
Yeah.
Naomi's okay. How do you feel about Naomi's deferable entrance? This is a topic of conversation during the reactions.
No, I do not like this entrance.
I like it if they drop the fucking spelling.
Go back to Feel the Glow. Feel
the Glow is great, but
doing that entrance of the dancing around with the glow.
But doing this is so great though. It's like the Yeet.
Yes,
wrong brother that she's married to, but like.
That was a good callback by Michael Cole saying Naomi is familiar with the 1D.
Yeah, but I love that one moment sealed the deal for this being a great match. Tiffany is super showed off in this. Everyone did what they were supposed like. So in my personal predictions, I said that Naomi had to show off, Bailey had to look strong, and Tiffany had to continue her streak of being great.
Tiffany was good,
and they all did what they were supposed to do. They all looked strong, and they got out of it in the safest way possible to keep everyone looking strong.
It's just, where do you go with Bailey? Because you need to find a way to build a story with her.
Who is on the Spectrum roster?
On the women's side?
That would be the only side we talk about when it comes to Bailey.
Hey, I'm just saying. Austin Theory, crossover.
Well, there's Blair Davenport, there's Chelsea Green.
But who do you build the story with?
I say Chelsea.
Chelsea's doing an NXT match right now. It's probably going to be Queen of the Ring.
She's going to lose it, and I don't think she's going to Queen of the Ring.
Whoa.
Because of the bracket that came out. Did
this women's side come out?
It did come out.
I haven't seen that.
I I think Naomi and Tiffany are opposite sides of the bracket. They're going to meet in the semifinals. I mean, Chelsea's not making it.
No.
That's just me, bro.
You want to go to the next match at this point? I need to find the bracket.
Second best match of the night, though. I loved it. I don't remember a lot of it because my brain's been kind of scrambled last few days. But I remember fucking loving it. Also, the production team of WWE has it out for Bayley. Because during the pre-show, or whatever it was, the hype show on Friday, they showed Bayley as NXT Women's Champion.
I heard something. She was the first Grand Slam Women's Champion.
Mm-hmm.
Duh, Bayley.
Yep. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to find the. Well, I'm just trying to find the Queen of the Ring card.
I got you. Okay.
Well,
I got you.
Well, I'm just going to talk about the next thing.
Okay.
Next match was our World Heavyweight Title match, which I didn't like that much.
This was the weakest match of the night, but it still was pretty good.
I thought it was.
So, my question is, would you strap a guy who is not the greatest in the ring? Yeah, Blair's getting fucking squashed the first match.
Yeah. Like, why can't you flip and have it be Chelsea versus Blair and then do Indy versus Tiffy?
Because they have to.
Because I want Blair to win it all.
She's not going to.
I want her to. I want her to beat Nia.
Anyway, should we get to the actual match? We can talk about the fucking bracket.
I thought this match was the epitome of mid.
I wouldn't say it's mid though.
So my issue is, first off, this had the moment of the night.
Jay's entrance.
Uh-huh. Different kind of war.
Dude, the fucking place was fucking rocking. Literally.
I watched it today. That was the most bored I was watching any match.
Of this card.
Of the card.
Okay. I don't like you can't I'm like Jay versus Jimmy is more boring than this.
I felt like it was very predictable.
Well, yeah.
The spots were very predictable.
Uh-huh.
Oh, JD comes out, saves the match. Oh, Finn comes in, delays Jay and helps. Oh, JD helps again. Hey, let's do what we did with Roman for months all over again.
Well, the point is that Damien doesn't want the help.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I think the ref should have counted a 3 because he wasn't looking where JD put the boot when he was coming down. I'm like, dude, just count to 3. Kayfabe this shit. You have to give him a rematch clause anyways. Should just kind of.
I just didn't like the match.
My question to you, because I keep seeing this on Twitter, would you strap a guy if he wasn't the greatest in the ring?
How's he outside the ring?
He literally made France shake a fucking arena.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I think Jay, like the moment Jay had the crowd fucking rocking, should have been the moment they're like, switch it.
Jay's good in the ring.
Yeah.
Jay's not going to be the reason you have a bad match.
No.
He won't be the reason why it's a great match.
He has some restrictions, but this could have been his live run. Give him 2-3 months.
That's how I feel.
I think you could have given him a good 2-3 month reign, and then have this develop Damien as a character, and have the Finn Damien match.
I think Finn Damien needs to be king or queen of the ring.
It's not going to happen that fast.
I think it should be because here comes it's Kaleb wanting to push a narrative that at Money in the Bank or Bash at Berlin, whatever's next needs to be Gunther beating Damien.
Clash of the Castle's next.
At Clash of the Castle, Gunther beats Damien for the world title.
It's SummerSlam, you know that right away. Okay.
At Clash of the Castle, Gunther beats, after winning King of the Ring, gets a world title shot at Clash of the Castle and beats Damien for the title.
Yeah. I do think that whoever wins Queen or King might get a title shot. They don't announce like the exact thing besides them being called King or Queen in the ring. But I have a feeling it has to do with
Just imagine the King General Gunther. Oh, well, you want to go to the next match?
I'd rather have the Dragon win, but okay.
I know you want to talk about this match.
But Damien versus Jay, I don't think it was a bad match. I just think that literally, like, I was so behind Jay in this match, it wasn't even funny.
Mm-hmm.
He had everyone behind him.
It should have been Jay.
I want to bitch about this match.
Why?
So the next match is
women's tag match.
Okay. Because the ref fucking sucks. This ref
no, it's not on the ref.
It's definitely on the ref.
They tagged.
No, they didn't.
Watch it back. I watched them tag. I went back and double checked.
Then why did Kari have to re-tag Asuka?
Because I don't fucking know.
Because the ref sucks.
But if you watch it back,
it made Jade and both Kari confused.
Because if you watch it back, Asuka tagged in. Ref calls tag. So the ref called for that they tagged.
Then why were both Kari and
I have no idea. Neither of them were apparently paying attention.
No,
because Asuka kept trying to tell Kari she tagged.
No, she didn't.
But watch it back.
She would have been screaming at Kari then.
Watch it back.
Asuka's a very vocal person in the ring. She would have been screaming at Kari.
I'm about to go back into this damn pay-per-view and. But
because after she tries to pin Jade, she goes for an armbar, and the ref is still talking to her. She's frustrated because she doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
But she tagged.
I don't think she tagged.
She tagged?
You're gonna have to find the exact moment in this fucking match.
Shouldn't be that hard to find, actually.
It wasn't that? It was a pretty long match. It was like a 15-minute match.
Yeah, I already found it.
Okay.
But they tagged. Kari's leaning against the ropes.
Even at when the
Asuka tags, ref calls tag, and Asuka's coming into the ring.
So, but when the pin happens, Kari's not legal, I don't think.
No.
But they pin Kari.
Oh no!
At the end of the match, I believe they pin Kari when she's not legal.
Let me go and check this.
I'm not trying to like copium here. I'm fine with the outcome because I knew what was happening, what was gonna happen. But the way it happened was so fucking janky, and that ref fucking sucked. The ref has.
Oh no! Yeah, what Asuka was the one.
Was it? They didn't pin the legal person, did they?
I'm confused.
Exactly. The ref makes it confusing.
Asuka tags in. Hold on. I'm watching the end now. Because the Kari tried to pin. Asuka was the legal woman at that point when she tried to pin Jade and then tried to submit Jade.
Okay, but both of them still didn't know that because probably
both of them didn't know that, but the ref called it. And then for some reason, Asuka tags in and Kari goes for the pin in the ref.
The ref did not make it clear enough to both Jade and Kari then, because both. Hey, Jay sold the move because Jay wouldn't have sold the move if she knew that Asuka was the legal.
Yeah, person. But at that point, Asuka was the legal woman. But
then the ref didn't clearly.
And the ref tried to tell Kari won, and then she went for the submission after that.
Because Kari was paying attention to the match, not the ref at that point in time.
And then the finish, Asuka was the legal
tag.
woman.
Like, you can't just go tag.
You gotta go for the finish. Asuka was the legal woman.
And they fucking pin Kari, don't they?
No, they pin Asuka.
Oh, they pin Asuka? Okay, I thought they pinned Kari. I don't know why.
No, but Kari does go for a pinfall. After tagging out, and the ref counts it.
The ref just made this super confusing, and it ruined the flow of the match. The match was going perfectly fine. It was a good match. It was fun. It was awesome. But then the ref started getting involved, and it became confusing for both the audience and the wrestlers involved. The only other part I really want to talk about is that both Jade and Bianca are in submissions. Kari has Jade in a submission, and Asuka has Bianca in the Asuka lock. The funny thing is that Bianca's selling her ass off. She's flailing around, and Jade's just sitting there.
Jade was not selling.
I'm like, Jade.
I take back what I said. This is probably the weakest match.
I don't think it's the biggest match.
If you look at all the components, the tag confusion,
Mhm.
Jade not selling that many moves. One moment saves it, and that's Jade Cargill deciding to say, "Oh, I caught you like I'm going to powerbomb you.
Mhm.
Let's flip you around, toss you up in the air, catch you, and hit my finish."
Yeah. I do think Bianca needs to have a conversation with Jade that she needs, even if it like doesn't hurt, she needs to actually sell a little bit. Like, just start flailing around, just a little bit, because laying there is just boring. No one wants to watch that.
You ready for Big Case, Big Jake?
Sure.
AJ Cody was not as good as everyone hypes it up to.
It's not.
I saw people saying match of the year. It's,
in my opinion, the triple threat was the best.
I watched 2 matches on Monday that were better.
Ladder of Dakota? Yeah.
Nope.
Better match.
This was a predictable match. We knew who was going to win.
Yeah.
Cody almost hurt himself again.
When he almost hurt himself again?
When he did the top rope Cody cutter, he landed straight on his shoulder.
I guess, yeah.
It was just a mid-match.
It was fun. It was a good match.
I kid you not, the best part of this pay-per-view was just the crowd.
But that's the thing. A crowd can elevate a decent pay-per-view to be a great pay-per-view.
And that's what they did.
Yeah. I like Cody versus AJ. Obviously, it had a we know who's gonna win. But like they have a ton of great spots. It was a lot of fun.
The spots were good.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like as someone who watched this after the pay-per-view, because I was at work when this pay-per-view was on, I was expecting this
to be a barn burner.
5-star match.
No.
I'm going to want to watch it again in a month. I'm not going to want to watch this again in a month.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, 2 matches on Monday I'd rather watch again.
You're such a fucking mark, bro. You're such a mark.
I'm sorry.
But like,
and it's funny because I don't think you like any of the wrestlers in the 4 matches I liked, in the 2 matches I liked on Monday. Sorry, you like Ilya now.
I've always liked Ilya.
You like Ilya, you don't like the other 3. Actually, no, you're fine with Sheamus.
I'm fine with Sheamus, yeah.
You don't like half of the wrestlers I'm talking about here.
But we're not on Monday yet. Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles was good. It had a lot of good spots in it. I don't think it's the 5-star everyone's talking about. No. Again, like I said, I think the triple threat was a lot better. They had a lot more chemistry. It was a lot more fun. And all around, they had a lot more athleticism to them. These two are old as fuck, and they weren't there. But AJ did break the allegations.
What allegations did he have?
Like being washed. People were saying AJ was washed.
Oh.
I think he showed out here enough where he's like he beat the allegations.
I don't know why. I don't know why people think AJ is washed. It's AJ.
I think you're washed.
I am washed. All right, you ready for
Monday night?
This is gonna be a short ass episode.
No, because we have to talk about the SmackDown side of things as well for the King.
Oh yeah. So, King and Queen of the Ring started.
The qualifier started. Don't say it was Character Brew started because then people are gonna be like, oh, and we also have something else to talk about.
What?
They announced the city for WrestleMania.
Las Vegas.
It's Las Vegas. It's the latest WrestleMania ever.
Latest?
Yep. April 19th and April 20th.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that.
I think they're slowly moving towards Mania Happy in May.
Yeah, because the weather, I think, is now what's scaring them.
Yeah, because Philly was so cold. I think that they want to bring it to northern cities in open arenas like Chicago eventually. But I think they need the weather to be perfectly fine. Which is fine by me. Anyways, Monday.
So we had 6 matches.
Correct.
Sorry, let's go. Finn thought he was getting a first round bye because Drew is medically uncleared to compete.
Yeah.
He faced Jay and Jay won.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that outcome.
I like it.
I think you should have had Finn win.
I like Finn. I think he has like I understand everyone's like feeling about that. I want Finn to get that shot at a title, but it's gonna happen with Damian, and I don't know exactly when you do that.
No.
It's not now though.
It should have been soon. It should be soon.
Clash of the Castle probably, because that's in Scotland, right?
Yep. Oh fuck! It is gonna go. That is where it's gonna be.
Because that's Finn's
Yeah.
home. It's closer to Finn's home rather than.
Yeah, you're right. CM Punk wanted to fight Drew McIntyre,
That's fair.
but that was also great camera work. So I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Io Sky beat Natalya.
That was, yeah, and apparently they had a really good match.
I didn't watch it. I had a lot of stuff going. I had a lot of stuff on, so I ended up only watched the one match fully and found one on Twitter.
Yeah.
We had your least favorite superstar in the world against Ilya Dragunov, and that slapped.
You know what? I will gladly take the title of just a Ricochet hater over anything else I have.
Simp, Ricochet hater. Saw a funny post of all of Ricochet's accomplishments. It's his IC, it's his US, North American, his 2 championship reigns, and then Samantha Irving in the corner.
You know, if he's actually good, he would actually get title shots.
He's 2 titles away from a Grand Slam.
Oh, great. He needs both titles.
No, he needs a tag in a world.
Oh, no. He's never going to get a world title.
I don't know. Someone has to be Damian. Shockingly, Ivy Nile lost to Zoe Stark.
What? Okay, sorry, that was quarterfinals that popped up. Never mind.
Yeah. R-Truth wanted to have a title match against the Yukon.
Yeah, why did Zoe Stark win? She has no pop. She absolutely gets no pop.
Because it's Zoe Stark.
And you know what her new gimmick is, right?
No.
That she hates ass.
What?
On Twitter, every time someone has like their ass out a little bit, she criticizes it.
I do not like Zoe Stark.
Ivy Nile should definitely win that. Ivy Nile versus Valkyria would fucking cook, bro. Sorry, I'm spoiling a little bit.
Laya and Valkyria helped Becky Lynch to fight against Damage Control after your princess ran away.
She's in between right now. She's just doing what's best for her. It's fine. She also posted. We'll talk about that in just a second. Continue.
Sami Zayn attacked Bronson Reed and Chad Gable.
Oh. They have a match at King and Cream in the Ring.
Yep. Lyra Valkyria beat Dakota Kai.
After Dakota Kai took the spot of Asuka, because Asuka is now injured.
Is that actually kayfabe injured or?
No, real injured.
Oh, fucking course.
She's got a knee injury. She's had a knee injury for a while. She just.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that. They finally got off TV, though. Kind of.
Because she dropped the titles. The moment that she dropped the titles, I knew that she's either going to be off TV or they're going to do something with her.
And then we had part 3 of one of the greatest.
But first of all, they would have Lyra Valkyria beat Asuka.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? Or
Asuka is one of the greatest women's wrestlers of all time.
Okay, and that puts her over. The other thing, I think they knew Asuka wasn't going to be able to compete.
I hate that they put people there that even though they didn't know they knew they would be.
Because you walk in with the second guess that Asuka's going to keep the title.
I guess. I just feel like there's some better names that could have filled out this fucking tournament with.
And then finally, Gunther versus Sheamus 3. Sheamus himself said there's not going to be a part 4.
Good.
Well, did you see his chest afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
You could count the fingers on his back from Walter. That man was beat to hell. It was not.
There's also interesting.
It was bad.
I thought it was fine.
The match was great, but Sheamus's body is hurting.
Well, he's old.
Yeah.
There is a little bit of an interesting little twist to this, though. To this tournament, some of the qualifying matches will be on a live show.
Yeah, we get what? Ray versus Kofi on a live show. And
Ray
we get
versus
Shayna
Kofi
versus
Selena.
Zelina.
And they'll face Io, and Kingston will face either
Gunther.
Kofi or Ray will face Gunther.
Shayna's facing Io and probably Ray.
Are
probably
you
Kofi.
sure about that?
Yes.
Because Zelina won Queen of the Ring last time.
Yep.
So, what's to stop the Queen from retaining her throne?
Oh, you want to talk about the SmackDown side now?
Sure.
So
do the men's side.
I got the men's side.
I got the women's side up.
All right, let me pull up the men's side then. It's not too far down my list. Okay, so we have AJ versus Randy. Cook,
yeah.
Corbin versus Carmelo.
Should be a good match.
Probably will.
Carmelo should win.
LA Knight beats Santos Escobar.
Yeah, that should happen now.
Bobby Lashley versus Tama Tonga, with probably Tama Tonga winning.
But
with some bullshit so we can get the Pride versus Bloodline feud.
Yeah.
And probably Randy beats AJ.
So the leaked card for the Queen of the Ring side of things, again, I'm not sure if this. I'm not gonna say this is 100% because this can always change.
I hope it's not.
Tiffany versus Blair. Tiffany's gonna win.
Tiff wins.
Chelsea versus Indy. That's kind of a toss up, but I want Chelsea. It could be a toss up if they want to start building Indy actually. Nia versus Piper.
Nia.
That's a fucking that's women stopping meat.
I like that match.
And then Naomi versus Candice. Naomi's gonna win. That's the leak thing. I don't know. It's not 100% true.
I think these are also very predictable. The reason I don't believe it is names like. Well, I also men's side. Men's is official. Never mind. I'm shocked someone like Elektra Lopez isn't in that card over someone like India Candice. Michin.
I don't think
Tegan Knox.
Tegan would be nice, but Tegan's also doesn't have knees, so Tegan's great. I would love Tegan to actually have a chance to do something, but I think they're too concerned about.
Or say fuck it, throw Bianca and Jaden there anyways.
No, bro, it's over. It's over the moment one steps in the ring.
Come on, could you imagine Jade's first loss being to Tiffany Stratton and to go right before the?
I'm not saying anything, but it would fucking cook.
Or Lyra Valkyria being Jade's first loss.
Okay, just because I like Lyra now doesn't mean you can just push anything on that.
Or Zelina Vega is the first one to beat Jade.
No.
Or Io Sky. No, do not let those two go near each other again. Okay, do you have anything else?
NXT looks to be special tonight. Again, we're recording on Tuesday. This is 6 p.m. Central Time. So this is right before NXT starts. Shayna versus Carmen. What's her last name? Petrovic? Yeah. Shayna's back in NXT tonight. Trick is having a thing with the Metal 4. Michin is facing off with Ariana Grace.
Is it Roxanne versus Chelsea tonight as well?
And then Roxanne versus Chelsea is also happening tonight.
Give me Chelsea in 7.
And Wesley's facing Josh Briggs.
Give me Wesley in 4. Wesley clean sweep.
And then, they're starting for Battleground, which will be at the UFC arena in sometime in May.
I saw this as well. I saw this as well on Twitter. Dijak said he talked to Drew and Drew likes his tweets, but then he's like, I've also seen Drew. That means Drew's seen my tweets and me talking positively about CM Punk. I feel like I'm getting set up here. I don't think that was his exact words, actually. Let me get his exact words.
You don't think so?
Drew told me last night he likes my Twitter work, but also means he probably saw the nice things I said about Punk. I'm wondering if he's just setting me up to end my life.
Apparently we're supposed to be expecting some trades to happen between Raw and SmackDown in the next few
LA
weeks.
Knight to Raw.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like
Aw.
it was light on the news. Backlash was really good, in my opinion. I thought it was great. I think I would give it a nice 8 out of 10.
I'd give it a 7.
I'll take.
If
Would Backlash be your last pay-per-view on the year so far? We
No.
had Rumble,
No.
we had
No.
Chamber,
No.
we had
Nope,
Mania.
it would not be
What's worse?
Chamber.
Chamber was worse?
Chamber was worse in my mind.
You thought Chamber was worse? What happened at Chamber?
Chamber was
Are you
Becky.
are you trying to piss me off? Is that what you're trying to do?
No, Becky won the Chamber.
That was okay.
That was no world title defense.
That's because someone was hurt.
Roman didn't wrestle and Seth didn't wrestle.
Because Seth was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a world title defense. Okay, bitch.
No men's world title.
Yeah, fuck you.
The IC title wasn't defended. The only title defended was
That's because Gunther couldn't lead the fucking.
Yes, I seriously think the only world title defense was EO. Oh no, mommy! Via defended. Sorry, Via's the one.
Yeah,
who
it was
defended
in Australia, and then
in a bad match because Nia Jax wouldn't sell.
Yeah, it's different. And then New Catch Republic versus Judgment Day,
which we agreed was mid. Was mid to good.
They all flipped off Dom.
The highlight that was the highlight of that match. The highlight of the men's chamber was Logan Paul's antics.
Why is Rhea trending? Why is Rhea trending? Okay, it's just trending for me. Never mind.
So it was very mid.
It was.
Rumble was mid.
Rumble is not mid. Rumble's great.
Okay. Cody won the Rumble.
You legit said that like the Women's Rumble might have been the best Women's Rumble of all time at the time of recording.
That's like 10 Rumbles. Which it is. Bayley won, which she should have. But the normal matches on that card were not that great.
I don't remember what the normal matches were, but I think I remember.
Roman Reigns' Fatal 4-Way.
No, yeah, that shitty match, yeah.
I don't even remember what the other match on that card was. I think that would have been an EO defense.
I will look it up.
Yeah, that would have been an EO defense.
I don't think there was any women's defense.
No, you're right. It was a normal men's match. Oh, did Logan defend?
Give me 2 seconds, bro. I will figure it out for you. I don't care. So yeah, there's the U.S. match with
Who was it? Who was it against?
My CBS decides to say "fuck you" right now. So give me 2 seconds. I don't need to know who was the entrance for. Oh my god, Opera fuck. Okay, here.
The card
ESPN,
was.
No one fucking hate me. God, I got it.
KO.
Which was a good match.
It was a good match. It was mid. Oh well. Anything else you have?
I think Drake and Kendrick need to have a wrestling match to settle this shit out.
Mania.
It's in Vegas, place of where
we're rap battle, middle of the ring. Crowd decides who wins.
Do it, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, are you excited for King and Queen in the ring?
Absolutely.
What if Gunther loses?
I will cry.
It's gonna happen because he's gonna face Ilya in the semifinals. Triple H was fully responsible for the creation of Alexa's Playground. Alexa Bliss's little thing when she was with Bray.
Yeah, he handmade that himself. Good job, Hunter.
You know what I meant. I'm scrolling through Twitter right now. So I'm just trying to figure out if there's any news that popped off while we were recording.
Like, I genuinely
Generally, what?
Don't know if there was not much news buzz.
No, there's just, I'm just trying to double check in case we. Oh, Ric Flair got kicked out of a restaurant.
Yep, Yep, I saw that on TikTok. That was sad.
Yeah. Oh, Liv and Becky are set for because we didn't talk about what the matches were exactly. But
Yeah, we did. We mentioned Becky Liv and that there was.
how do you feel about that? Let's extend the runtime a little bit.
I mean, there's not much. We wanted this last pay-per-view.
Did we though?
Yes.
Just, Becky wasn't fucking champion last pay-per-view, my guy.
When she won the title, we wanted this at Backlash.
Yeah.
And then the IC triple threat, we also thought was going to be this last pay-per-view.
I didn't because.
Yes, we knew it was going to be Gable, Bronson Reed, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, but like, I didn't want it for the pay-per-view. I think that's a Raw match.
No, it is not. It's a title.
And do you know what title matches on regular Raws? I want to be able. I want to Raw and SmackDown to go to must-watch TV again, where Cody can drop on a random fucking Friday, and then Damian can drop on a random Monday.
We're not going to get back to that. Not with the world titles.
And Seth's also bald now.
I saw that. That's scary, but he knows he's out for a while.
But like. Hair grows at a different, like the beard is fine. Like he can grow the beard back real quick. The hair is more my concern. Is going back to like shoulder length, like Seth hair instead of like the long flowing hair? That's my question.
I have no idea. I want Seth Rollins back in the ring.
Yeah, we definitely need Seth back.
That's what I want.
Just a bunch of Backlash stuff. Releases.
Only name I saw that really meant anything was Drew Gulak.
And Gable Stevenson.
Oh, well, I was going to ignore
both the creeps are out of this fucking place.
But what it sounds like is the Gulak thing wasn't a really... Well, and Triple H said at it, Gulak's contract just expired.
Okay, I don't give a shit. It means it didn't re-up.
They didn't renew it.
Well, that's probably why we didn't hear about the release as soon as possible.
And Hunter threw shades at both the news reports that threw shade.
I guess.
Gable Stevenson just wasn't progressing.
And he's just an asshole, too. Seth Rollins is officially re-signed with WWE.
Becky Lynch, Drew. We're going to get a lot this coming soon.
Someone else's contract is up in 9 months.
Jerry Lawler. Yeah, Jerry.
Well, Jerry's no longer with WWE.
No, his contract expired and they didn't renew him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They just quietly let it expire.
But I heard they might work out a Legends deal.
They might. But I'm saying there's another current wrestler whose contract is up in 9 months.
Who?
Kevin Owens.
KO said he's not leaving.
Are you sure about that?
He said as long as on his own accord, he is not going to leave.
He's already 40 years old. He might just retire.
You watched him on Saturday and thought that man's going to retire.
No, he loves it too much.
I wasn't going to bring it up because it feels so obvious. He literally straight up said, as long as WWE will take me, I will be a WWE superstar.
That's fair.
So it's no point in mentioning it because they're going to resign him to a big contract.
Mm-hmm.
They should probably give him another world title reign.
Yeah.
Even though he's one who doesn't need it.
It'd be cool if he did. He's not leaving unless Sammy leaves. That's the only time I think he'd ever leave.
I think they need to have one more run as a tag team at the end of their career.
I think they need one more rivalry.
That too. World title feud.
There you go. No, when Kevin beats it off of him at SummerSlam.
Yeah, hopefully.
Kevin Owens is going to be another world champion once again. God, we're going to come up with next week. We're going to come up with the second half of the episode.
I'm a cook. Well, there's been nothing news-wise that's been coming
out.
That's
what I'm saying. This is what. Remember back in December when we had that 1 week where we're like, we can record early. Nothing's going to happen, and
everything happened.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I fucking hope so. I'll think of something. Like, I walked in like, Backlash could take a while.
Bless you.
And then I watched Backlash and realized, hey, outside of the crowd, nothing substantial happened. There was no one title change, which everyone expected.
Yeah.
There was no, holy shit, that match was way better than we expected.
Rogue.
That so you didn't expect a great match out of the triple threat.
I wasn't saying that.
I said there was not a single match that was way better than anyone expected.
The Kabuki Warriors versus
everyone knew that was going to be a good match.
No, everyone
and it was
an
okay match because of the end.
That's just because the ref sucks. So fire that ref. That ref made it unclear to everyone, even the audience. It was bad. Fire him now into the sun. Just shoot him into the sun. Anything you want to push?
Change the King of the Ring format so that bottom of the brackets face each other and the top of the brackets face each other. So instead of like LA Knight versus Gunther Ilya or Randy versus Gunther Ilya, we can just do Gunther Ilya as the final for King of the Ring.
No, because that Raw match will actually cook because Ilya's gonna win.
Gunther's winning.
No, I honestly my pick right now is Ilya and Tiffany.
So can we both just agree real quick?
Yeah.
That the most obvious final is going to happen on the Raw side. It's Gunther Ilya.
Well, it's going to be Gunther Ilya for the semifinal, yeah.
And SmackDown's only unpredictable because it's whoever wins AJ LA Knight is going to be the semifinal there. LA Randy.
Yeah, probably.
Unless they have Melo go over against either of them.
Very
possible. What if the finals if the final is Ilya Carmelo?
They're gonna run it back in the main roster.
And then you have the final of the women's be Lyra Tiffany.
That's not gonna happen.
Post the NXT superstars to the moon.
I agree with you, that'd be great to see. That's not gonna happen. It's too early to push them like that. Tiffany is so fucking like pushed to the moon right now that people are scared that she's gonna win a WWE championship and then flame out.
That's my worry.
That's a lot of people's worry. And I don't think that's a valid worry in my opinion, but I understand where people are coming from. I just think that's wrong.
Yeah, I worry that she's gonna be like
when Roxanne drops the title to Chelsea Green. It's good. Roxanne will come to the main roster.
It's a crime she didn't get called up, by the way.
Well, she was a champion. She wasn't allowed to.
They should have had her drop.
They should have. Tatum should be the NXT champion right now.
Tatum should have pinned Lyra.
See, you and currently, Tatum moved into Lyra's locker, apparently. I now follow Tatum Paxley on Twitter for no reason. No reason.
You're like that Phineas and Ferb song.
Which one? Squirrels in my pants?
Squirrels in my pants.
Squirrels in my pants.
You know how it's SIMP.
Squirrels in my pants, yeah.
Yeah, that's you.
It's a great song. Nothing to do with that, though. Not at all.
That's you.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this episode of the Curb Stomp podcast. We'll talk to you guys next week when we figure something out for next week, because next week is probably gonna be as quiet as this one. Let's hope let's hope it be a little more exciting, maybe.
Oh, apparently Braun Breaker is not happy he's not in the tournament.
Oh, also Braun Strowman's having a title match.
What?
I forgot about that. They announced Braun Strowman versus Damian for a Raw match, I think.
Please.
It's not happening.
Can we have Ricochet and Braun as a tag team back then?
Fuck that.
What?
When one half of your tag team sucks, I don't want to see it. Oh no, it got announced. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah. That's for Queen of the King of the Ring, my guy.
Huh?
Braun's facing Damian at King and Queen of the Ring. I'm pretty sure. I think it's a respectable source. What's the source? What source is this? No, but never mind. This is a Roman dude.
I'm actually gonna send this to you. You have to watch this afterwards, but this is you.
Okay.
But yeah,
I think that's gonna be all for this episode of the Curb Stomp podcast. We'll see you guys next week. We figure something to talk about. But until then, remember to subscribe, And follow us on all the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok, all the things. And we'll see you guys next week for the episode. And until then, bye bye.
Peace.